Hello, welcome to RaW Daily Show. I remain my humble self, Chwoka Obelago. You can call me Chooks, you can call me Chalk. I'm your leverage pro. Thank God it's the weekend. I know a lot of you are having fun, visiting families, going for graduation ceremonies, celebrating with friends, hanging out with loved ones. Well, for me, I just had an awesome day sharing systems people can leverage to create sustainable and consistent cash flow for themselves and also achieve their dreams. I can say I'm a dream peddler. So, what I want to focus on today is what I've been emphasizing ever since today to my team members, even when I was sharing the opportunity to prospects who came to hear what we have to say and what Helping Hands International have to be about. Now, this particular topic is something we, especially in Africa, have a challenge in associating that with being profitable in business, and that is building relationship. Now, building relationship doesn't really mean male and female relationship. Building relationship that I'm talking about is focused on building relationship with customer, building relationship with client, building relationship with team members or your employee or your business partners or a stranger or someone who is your friend on social media or anybody. That's the relationship I want to talk about. Now, how does building relationship relate or interrelate with achieving profit in business? In these days where social media and the internet seems to be the hub of business transactions, and we're in a noisy revolution as far as I'm concerned, where a lot of noise is being made on the internet, a lot of noise is being made on the social media platform for people to be able to share their goods and pass on their message to people. Now, in trying to survive in this kind of noisy environment, especially when you are a startup, especially when you are in an environment like Africa, where social media marketing and internet marketing is yet to become the end thing, and everybody is still focused on doing normal brick and mortar traditional business. So in doing this, how do you now move your business or move your opportunity or share your opportunity in a noisy environment like Twitter, like Facebook? For me, it's simply building relationships. How? When I'm saying building relationship, I'm talking about building trust. I'm talking about building a brand that people look up to. I'm talking about inspiring someone to take action because they believe in what you stand for. I'm talking about being interested in someone rather than what you yourself stand to gain. And what motivated me about this, that made me more aware about this, was yesterday in one of my personal development section, I was listening to Eric Worre when he shared the secret of top earners in network marketing. And what they say is their secret is not the skill, is not the network of people they know, is the relationship they build. And I believe this. Why? Because I, coming from the banking sector, happen to be one of those people who have a lot of contacts back then, where I have 1,000 plus as my contact. But the funny thing was, they only knew me through the bank. When they see me, they see Diamond Bank. They don't see me, Chukwuka. They see Diamond Bank. And what happens when you have that brand removed from your name? Automatically, you stand on your own without having to say that these people you know actually really, really know you for who you are, not for what you can do for them from the bank. And in horse, at the same time, it opened my eyes for me to realize that, yes, I had these relationships, but they were strictly because of the bank. None of them was because of me. Very few of them were because of me. Maybe the ones I had to actually build relationship with while carrying business transaction. And even despite the fact that I've left the system, that trust is still there. That relationship is still there. That brand, that belief in the solution you're offering to them is still there. And that's why they stick around even when you're no longer in a banking system which has a brand name and solid trust to it. So taking it back to being a startup, taking it back to, migrating from being an employee to having to be your own business, and you happen to be a business leader in your organization. I believe that teaching my people to believe more in the relationship they create will, in the long run, help them in whatever they do, even when people don't join your opportunity. Like what I experienced recently, where a former old school boy of my alma mater, St. Charles Special Science School here in Onitsha, we met, and he happened to be interested. No, he just started me up that he was interested to know more about my organization, which I partner with, and their opportunity. So we discussed and everything, and he ended up indicating interest, and somewhere along the line he went cold feet. Now, if he had relationship in his mind, if he had the mindset that, hey, I might not join this guy for his opportunity, but I'd like to maintain this relationship, he would have at least be kind enough to pick up the phone and say, hi, I'm sorry, but I'm no longer interested in pursuing this business like I intended to, and these are my reasons. Hope you understand. Then we can deliberate about it, and if he is really sure that it's not something he really like to be interested in or like to do, then at least we still have the friendship. And he being in real estate is a good thing for me, because part of the things I've learned about money is having to keep the money and make the money work for you. And real estate is one of the ways, especially now in Africa, that development is still at its board. Okay? Real estate stands to be a very key investment in Africa, as far as I'm concerned. And that's why it's booming here in Africa. But here he is trying to kill the relationship that we're about to start, despite the fact that we are old boys in the same school, though those were school days. But we're trying to build a relationship outside of those school experience, so that we can actually, go far. Even if it means he didn't join my opportunity, no hard feelings. We'll still have businesses we can do together, and maybe somewhere along the line, he will be ready to join my opportunity. Okay? So why I'm saying this is this, because we have a lot of mentality here in Africa that you have to offset someone. And what I mean by offset, you have to put somebody at a disadvantage for you to have an advantage. And the way it's being, passed on from business, new business guys, from the business moguls to the new business guys, is making them realize that they have to put someone at a disadvantage for them to actually grow. For me, that's a very wrong policy, a wrong principle, especially in this era that everything is moving onto a different platform. And that's why a lot of things are happening, like fraud, scam, and the rest of them. Why? Because they believe that you have to take it away from someone. You have to take it by force, or you have to con someone into releasing his money rather than selling the value of what product or service you're rendering to the person. And as I've adopted this principle, it made me realize that for any of the business I want to do, I started focusing on not on the profit initially, but on building the relationship. Why? Because I know that if I build the relationship right, I will have return business. Not only return business, I also have referrals from their friends who will either come to purchase from me or who may love the relationship and they would like to be interested in the opportunity I have to offer. It might seem like a slow business model for me, but it's slow and steady than fast and crash. Okay, so I'd like you all to take this as a lesson from this experience of mine, from these lessons I showed, from this content I shared with you today. If you are starting your business new, I understand you have to do some expenses at the beginning, but for Christ's sake, focus more on building the relationship than on the profit. Why? Because a few customers you're able to take care of can get you many customers. Okay? Hope that point is clear. A few customers you have at the beginning, if you take care of them, if you appreciate them, if you're grateful for having them, and you treat them beyond their wildest dream, they will become repeat business for you and referrals for you. It will give you consistent income, and with time, your brand will be what they believe in, what they trust the most, and what they can refer anyone in their life to come buy from you or follow your lead or buy into your opportunity. Whatever it is you do. Even if you're working for someone, especially if you're in the sales business or the marketing business, and you're looking to provide a solution to a client in return for his money deposited if you're a banker, or he's buying into your policy if you're an insurance person, or he's buying investment through your organization if you are into mutual funds and bonds, if you're an investment agency, or you're in real estate. Learn to build the relationship, nurture the relationship, then allow the profit build up. I'll be holding a live session on this particular topic where I will expand it into how to build those relationships with providing value up front, and how to actually do it as a startup and still break even without having to go bankrupt. So I want to thank you for listening. Feel free to share with your friends, comment, and let us know how we are going to improve on our content to make it better and to empower you with more knowledge and more experience on what it takes to survive as a startup in Africa. Thank you. Bye for now.